Wisdom extract from Louise Hay book, You Can Heal Your Life. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. Each one of us, myself included, experiences the richness and fullness of life in ways that are meaningful to us. I now look at the past with love and choose to learn from my old experiences. There is no right or wrong, nor good or bad. The past is over and done. There is only the experience of the moment. I love myself for bringing myself through this past into this present moment. I share what and who I am, for I know we are all one in spirit. All is well in my world. And the second part, deep at the center of my being, there is an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my consciousness, my very being, and radiates out from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It is an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore. I take loving care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore. I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself. Therefore, I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and that love me, and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore, I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore, I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, and I am free. I love myself, therefore, I love totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure. For I am beloved, beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore. And so it is. Further word of wisdom from Louis Hay. I have long believed everything I need to know is revealed to me. Everything I need comes to me. All is well in my life. There is no new knowledge. All is ancient and infinite. It is my joy and pleasure to gather together wisdom and knowledge for the benefit of those on the healing pathway. I dedicate this offering to all of you who have taught me what I know, to my many clients and to my many friends in the field, to my teachers, and to the divine infinite intelligence for channeling through me that which others need to hear. Some points from Louis Hay philosophy. We are each responsible for all of our experiences. Every thought we think is creating our future. The point of power is always in the present moment. Everyone suffers from self hatred and guilt. The bottom line for everyone is I'm not good enough. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. We create every so called illness in our body. Resentment, criticism, and guilt are the most damaging patterns. Releasing resentment will dissolve even cancer. We must release the past and forgive everyone. We must be willing to begin to learn to love ourselves. Self approval and self acceptance in the now are the keys to positive changes. When we really love ourselves, everything in our life works. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, complete, and yet life is ever changing. There is no beginning and no end, only a constant cycling and recycling of substance and experiences. Life is never stuck or static or still, for each moment is ever new and fresh. I am one with the very power that created me, and this power has given me the power to create my own circumstances. I rejoice in the knowledge that I have the power of my own mind to use in any way I choose. Every moment of life is a new beginning point as we move from the old. This moment is a new point of beginning for me, right here and right now. All is well in my world. Life is really very simple. What we give out, we get back. The universe totally supports us in every thought we choose to think and believe. The universal power never judges or criticizes us. Most of us have foolish ideas about who we are and many, many rigid rules about how life ought to be lived. When we are very little, we learn how to feel about ourselves and about life by the reactions of the adults around us. When we grow up, we have a tendency to recreate the emotional environment of our early home life. However, I would not blame our parents for this. I believe that we choose our parents. The point of power is always in the present moment. The only thing we are ever dealing with is a thought, and a thought can be changed. Believe it or not, we do choose our thoughts. The innermost belief for everyone I have worked with is always, I'm not good enough. I find that resentment, criticism, guilt, and fear cause more problems than anything else. We can change our attitude towards the past. To release the past, we must be willing to forgive. All diseases come from a state of unforgiveness. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I believe in a power far greater than I am that flows from me every moment of every day. I open myself to the wisdom within, knowing that there is only one intelligence in this universe. Out of this one intelligence comes all the answers, all the solutions, all the healings, and all the new creations. I trust this power and intelligence, knowing that whatever I need to know is revealed to me, and that whatever I need comes to me in the right time, space, and sequence. All is well in my world. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I am always divinely protected and guided. It is safe for me to look within myself. It is safe for me to look into the past. It is safe for me to enlarge my viewpoint of life. I am far more than my personality, past, present, or future. I now choose to rise above my personality problems, to recognize the magnificence of my being. I am totally willing to learn to love myself. All is well in my world. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. The past has no power over me because I am willing to learn and to change. I see the past as necessary to bring me to where I am today. I am willing to begin where I am right now, to clean the rooms of my mental house. I know it does not matter where I start, so I now begin with the smallest and the easiest rooms, and in that way I will see results quickly. I am thrilled to be in the middle of this adventure, for I know I will never go through this particular experience again. I am willing to set myself free. All is well in my world. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I no longer choose to believe in all limitations and lack. I now choose to begin to see myself as the universe sees me, perfect, whole, and complete. The truth of my being is that I was created perfect, whole, and complete. I will always be perfect, whole, and complete. I now choose to live my life from this understanding. I am in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. All is well in my world. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I now choose calmly and objectively to see my old patterns, and I am willing to make changes. I am teachable. I can learn. I am willing to change. I choose to have fun doing this. I choose to react as though I have found a treasure when I discover something else to release. I see and feel myself changing moment by moment. Thoughts no longer have any power over me. I am the power in the world. I choose to be free. All is well in my world. On page 73 from You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay, there is a segment called Mirror Work, one of my favorite. Here we go. Mirrors reflect back to us our feelings about ourselves. They show us clearly the areas to be changed if we want to have a joyous, fulfilling life. I ask people to look in their eyes and say something positive about themselves every time they pass a mirror. The most powerful way to do affirmations is to look in a mirror and say them out loud. You are immediately aware of the resistance and can move through it quickly. It's good to have a mirror with you as you read this book. Use it often for affirmations and to check where you are resisting and where you are open and flowing. Now look in a mirror and say to yourself, I am willing to change. Notice how you feel. If you are hesitant, resistant, or just don't want to change, ask yourself why. What old belief are you holding on to? This is not a time to scold yourself. Just notice what is going on and what belief rises to the surface. That is the one that has been causing you a lot of trouble. Can you recognize where it comes from? When we do our affirmations and they don't feel right or nothing seems to happen, it's so easy to say, oh, affirmations don't work. It's not that the affirmations don't work. It's that we need to do another step before we begin affirmations. I'll continue with the point here. Repeated patterns show us our needs. It has nothing to do with willpower or discipline. Willingness to release the need is important. I am unworthy creates procrastination. Self worth opens many doors, and self criticizing is totally missing the mark. And the affirmation for all these negative points and how to turn it into positive is in the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I see any resistance patterns within me only as something else to release. They have no power over me. I am the power in my world. I flow with the changes taking place in my life as best as I can. I approve of myself and the way I am changing. I am doing the best I can. Each day gets easier. I rejoice that I am in the rhythm and flow of my ever changing life. Today is a wonderful day. I choose to make it so. All is well in my world. These are my favorite extract from You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay book. A book about a spiritual journey, getting to know ourselves, accept ourselves, and includes step by step exercises of how to understand better who we are, where we come from, and how we can work with us. I encourage you to read this book. You can find it in various places, including on Audible, as well as on Amazon. Or why not just save on the environment and buy a used book, either on eBay or on Amazon. I hope you're going to read this book, and if you do, I kindly ask you to give me your feedback if you thought this was a good recommendation or not. Thank you.